Once upon a time, in a peaceful garden, there lived two neighboring families. A family of snails and a family of cabbages. The cabbages grew tall and proud, their broad leaves soaking up the sun, while the snails moved slowly and quietly, always keeping close to the ground. Though they lived side by side, they rarely interacted, each family content in their own world. One day, a young cabbage leaf unfurled itself and looked around the garden. It saw the snails, with their shiny shells and deliberate movements, and wondered about their lives.
What a strange way to live,
thought the cabbage.
Moving so slowly, and with such a heavy house on your back.
Meanwhile, one of the younger snails noticed the cabbages standing tall in the sunlight.
How curious they are,
the snail mused.
Rooted in one place, never knowing the joy of exploring the garden.
The cabbages and the snails began to observe each other more closely, each intrigued by the other's way of life. The cabbages marveled at the snails' patience and perseverance, while the snails admired the cabbages' strength and ability to stand firm in any weather. Though different, they began to appreciate the qualities that made each family unique. One day, a wise old cabbage spoke to the snails.
We have much to learn from you, for though we stand tall, we cannot move as you do. Your slow and steady pace brings you to places we can only dream of.
The elder snail, hearing this, replied,
And we, too, admire your steadfastness, for while we wander, you remain constant, always reaching for the sun.
And so, the two families began to share their lives. The snails would tell stories of their travels, of the distant parts of the garden they had seen. The cabbages, in turn, shared their wisdom about the changing seasons, teaching the snails when to seek shelter from the harsh sun or the cold rain. Over time, the garden became a place of harmony, where differences were celebrated and strengths were shared. The snails and the cabbages, once so distant in their ways, found friendship and respect in each other. They realized that though they lived differently, they each had something valuable to offer, making the garden richer for their diversity. And so, the neighboring families lived side by side, their lives intertwined in a beautiful dance of give and take. The garden flourished, a testament to the power of understanding and the beauty of living in harmony with those who are different. In the end, the cabbages and the snails, though different in every way, found that they were better together, each one completing the other in the great garden of life.